Hey you guys, and welcome back for another video. I hope you guys are having a good day. I am starting out this morning doing some filming. I'm actually spending some time here in the kitchen, so I thought why not bring you guys along because I'm gonna be here anyways. I have two different recipes that I want to make, and the first one I want to make is a banana bread. Anyhow, I have two recipes that I want to make. The first one I want to make is a banana bread, and I've made it before, but probably not for like a year. So I thought it was time that I make it again. It's a recipe I'll include down in the description box. It's super duper easy. And then the second recipe I want to make is like a new one to me. It is honey mustard seasoned pretzels. I've done like seasoned pretzels before, but I've never used this recipe or made honey mustard ones. So we're gonna see how that turns out. These are both kind of more like snack style recipes or whatever. So they're gonna be a lot of fun. But anyhow, I thought I would bring you guys along and hopefully you enjoy. So just to give you guys an idea of how simple this is, I have my recipe right here. Goodness, it's not gonna focus. Anyways, it's basically flour, sugar, oil, vanilla, 2 bananas, 2 eggs, baking soda, salt, and milk. And you literally throw everything in the blender and just mix it up, and then you put it in a bread tin and bake it. So that's what I'm getting ready to do. Literally the easiest recipe ever. So anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and mix everything together. Like I said, this recipe for banana bread is so simple. So I just started by adding all my dry ingredients first. You don't have to do this, but I just figured I would kind of just mix them or pulse them together first and then add in my wet ingredients on top. So after I had everything dry in, then I just added in my eggs and banana and yeah, all the more wet ingredients and just mix that all together. My bread is about done baking in the oven, and I'm gonna go ahead and get started on my pretzels. And so for those, I picked up yesterday at one of like the discount stores in our area. I picked up 2 bags of these, and these are actually broken pretzels, like pieces, if you can see there. anyways, so I'm gonna go ahead and break these up like into pretty small pieces, because I kind of want, like, if you guys have ever had like those honey mustard flavored pretzels that you buy in a bag, they're nice like small pieces, and I want that type of thing. So I have 2 of these bags, and so I'm gonna be making like a double recipe, I think. I've kind of like read over some of the reviews for this recipe, and I might tweak the recipe a little bit, I'm not sure, but I'll let y'all know for sure. But anyways, the basic gist of it is you have honey, and then you just have plain mustard and oil and onion powder, I think are the 4 ingredients, and you mix them together and toss them on your pretzels and then put them in the oven. I think as well the recipe says to do them at 275 for like 30 minutes. I think I'm going to do them at like maybe 225 for more like an hour, and just make sure to stir them like every 15-20 minutes or so to make sure they're really dried out, so you don't have too oily of a pretzel in the end. But we'll see, and like I said, I'll let you guys know for sure exactly how I do it and how they turn out. So I started by dumping maybe a third of each bag in the bowl at a time, and then I would kind of go through just that little bit at a time and break up any bigger pieces into small pieces. And yeah, I just dumped more and more and more in until I had all of it in the bowl and had gone through most of the pretzels and made sure they were in pretty small pieces. So then I combined all the ingredients, the oil, the mustard, the honey, and the onion powder. And I would just say, guys, I ended up going back like a day later and adding more flavor to these pretzels. So I'll type up in the description box what I did, but I actually ended up adding some Dijon mustard to give it a stronger taste. I felt like the mustard taste was not strong enough with just this plain yellow mustard. So I ended up adding a decent amount of Dijon mustard and a little bit of honey, and then of course oil, and recoating the pretzels and rebaking them, and they still turned out great. But I definitely would, the first time through, add some more flavor or more mustard and honey to the pretzels to give them like a stronger flavor, because I feel like just what is written in the recipe maybe doesn't give it the strongest flavor, or the pretzels still just kind of taste plain. I just took my pretzels out of the oven, and it actually has been about, yeah, like 2.5 hours. I know that's a long time, but I did them on a really low setting compared to what the recipe said. I will include it in the description box with the recipe from Pinterest. And they turned out really, really good. I think they could maybe be a little bit stronger with taste, but I'm not sure. It kind of just depends on what you like, if you like a strong honey mustard or not. But I really do like how they turned out, and they are not like sticky. I was kind of worried that they would kind of be sticky or oily or yeah, just not dry out well, but they did. It just took some time and lots of stirring, which, as you can see, I have quite a few on my pan. I could have probably spread it into 2 cookie sheets and it would have got done a lot faster, but that's fine. Like, I was fine just, you know, doing it this way. But anyways, they turned out great, and I am excited to have such a good snack. Thank you guys so much for coming along with me today in the kitchen. I hope you enjoyed it. I know I had fun showing you guys kind of what I was up to today and what I was making. As always, if you enjoyed the video, I would love it if you would hit the like button, and if you're new here, consider subscribing. But I will see you guys next week in my next video. Bye guys!